We all have those moments, right? Like when you're scrolling through Instagram and you see someone's amazing vacation photos and you think, dang, I want to do that too. Or you're watching Netflix and you're like, man, I should really be hitting the gym right now. Or maybe you're at your laptop thinking, I really need to get started on that project. But instead, you're watching reels. We all know the struggle of wanting to do something, but then finding ourselves doing absolutely nothing. But what if I told you that there was a way to break through this procrastination and actually achieve the things that we want to achieve? Well, here's the problem. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. So when we set out to do something that's difficult or uncomfortable, our brain automatically tries to find a way out, okay? I mean, evolutionarily speaking, it makes sense, right? If something is dangerous or unpleasant, we're more likely to survive if we avoid it. But this evolutionary advantage has its downsides, especially in today's world where a lot of the things that are bad for us are also very pleasurable, like binge watching shows or endlessly scrolling through social media. These things give us instant gratification, which activates the reward centers in our brain and makes us feel good. But this constant pleasure hit from our devices can make it even harder to do the things that we know we should be doing. So how do we overcome this? How do we break through the mental barrier that's stopping us from achieving our goals? Well, I found an answer. Here's the unlock. First, make it stupid small. We tend to procrastinate on tasks that seem overwhelming or impossible. So the first step is to break down that big goal into smaller, more manageable chunks. For example, if you want to write a book, don't think about writing a whole book. Just write one sentence. If you want to learn a new language, don't try to learn the entire language in one day. Learn one phrase. Want to work out? Do one push-up. One tiny win is better than 100 huge plans that will never start. This is because when we focus on the big picture, it's easy to get overwhelmed and feel like we're not making any progress, okay? But when we break things down into smaller pieces, we can celebrate small wins every day, which keeps us motivated and makes us feel like we're actually making progress towards our goals. Second, build cheat code routines. We can build habits or routines that make it easier to do the things that we want to do. For example, if you want to wake up early, go to sleep early. If you want to read more, keep a book by your bed. If you want to exercise more, leave your running shoes by the door. These little tricks help us bypass our willpower and make it easier to stick to our goals. Cheat code routines are essentially subconscious hacks that trick our brains into doing, okay, what we want it to do without us having to fight with it the whole time. Third, the 2-minute rule. When you feel like you're struggling to get started, just tell yourself, I'm only going to do this for 2 minutes. Most of the time, once we get started, we'll be able to keep going. The key is to use that momentum to keep moving forward. This rule helps us overcome the inertia that keeps us stuck. It's by committing to just 2 minutes. We take away our brain's excuse to quit because, well, 2 minutes is not a lot of time to fail, right? It's like taking the pressure off ourselves to perform perfectly right from the start. And sometimes that's all it takes to get us moving. And finally, bonus, reward yourself. When we achieve our goals, no matter how small, we need to celebrate. Rewarding ourselves reinforces the positive feeling associated with achieving our goals and makes us more likely to repeat that behavior in the future. This could be as simple as blasting your favorite song, eating a piece of chocolate, or doing a little happy dance. By taking the time to acknowledge and celebrate our accomplishments, we create a positive feedback loop that helps us stay motivated and achieve more. So let me ask you this. What small step can you take today toward your big goal? Remember, the people you admire didn't become successful by being lazy or by procrastinating. They achieved their goals by starting small and staying consistent. Your dreams are like a fire that needs fuel to keep burning, and every small action that you take is a log that you can add to that fire. Keep adding logs, even when it's just little ones, and before you know it, you'll have a roaring fire that can light up your whole life. Now, I want you to comment below and share your small win for today. What is the one small thing that you were going to do today to move you closer to your big goal? Because remember, the biggest journeys start with the smallest steps, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.